Hey, what's up guys? I'm doing a Dinomist deck file for you guys. This is post link format and also post circuit break. So yeah. I will be doing start two deck files for you guys. Or start two decks anyway. Which one will be crawlers. So I gotta work out a build of that. Which I'm still new to that, and I still don't have everything just yet for that either. So gotta get stuff for that. But another one is FAs. I'm gonna start to this deck as well. And then doing another deck file for you guys after Dinomist and everything, which we make a Famous. They did get their new card in Circuit Break, so I'm excited to show you guys that deck file as well. So if you guys are hyped to see all these videos I have planned for you guys, make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned, because all this decks I showed you guys will be coming on my channel. So it'll be probably happening later, but they will be coming on my channel. But yeah, let's get on with the Dinomist deck file. So I'll be showing you guys extra deck and sideboard. So yeah. So 3 Placios. So there's all the scale 6s have the same effect where if a Dinomist is targeted by a card effect, like a Dinomist monster or card, you can destroy the scale instead, and it protects the card from being targeted. So. And then his monster effect is that all face-up Dinomist on the field. Let me zoom in here just a little bit. There we go. But all Dinomist on the field, or all other monsters your opponent controls on the field, lose 1 heart attack for each Dinomist that you control. And so it really helps with being over things and just gaining advantage. So. So 3 Dinomist Rex. If this card, at the end of the damage step, you can trigger a Dinomist, and this card can make a second attack on a monster your opponent controls. So let's say your opponent controls 2 monsters, you can trigger 1, and this card can attack again. Or you can trigger a Dinomist and then shuffle 1 card in your opponent's hand or on the field to the deck. So, which is also quite nice. And then Terran, or Petran, however he's pronounced. So he's a scale 3, and so he helps protect your Dinomist cards from being destroyed by battle by card effect, which is also quite nice. And then his monster effect is that when he destroys a monster by battle, you can add a Dinomist card from your deck to your hand, so you can search out for Dinomist Charge, or a monster, or Dinomist Rush. So, yeah. And 3 Yugioh. When another Dinomist card, or monster, when another Dinomist monster bows and destroys a monster by bow, it banishes that card. So, or it banishes that monster. So Yugioh is very, very quite good, and it helps just get rid of problematic monsters. So 3 Spinos. You can actually activate both effects in 1 turn. So you can trigger 1, you can either attack twice or attack directly, and then you trigger another one to activate the other effect. So whichever one that you activate by triggering 1, you can trigger another one and then activate the other effect. So you can actually attack twice and attack directly. So, which is pretty dumb. And then 3 Brachion, he's basically your cyber dragon for the deck. So if you don't control a Dinomist in your monster zone and your opponent controls a monster, you can special him. So yeah. And then Ceratops, this is basically like a Dinomist, or like a Blackwing, where if you control a Dinomist, you can special it. So yeah, it has that Blackwing-like effect. So, and then one Stego. He's not the better out of the Dinomist. I mean, he's decent, but you may want to use him as a scale. But if another Pendulum monster you control battles and punch monster, after damage calc, you can destroy those monsters. So, I mean, it helps scale over things, but not really what you really want to do. Yeah. And then 2 Gofu. So you special him, pop out 2 tokens, and then go for decode. So yeah. So that's basically it for the monsters. Now for Spose. 3 MSG. Just help get rid of back row or anything else that you might need. 3 charge. Add a Dinomist monster for your deck or hand. So, self-explanatory. Dynamic Power Load. A very, very good card. All Dinomist monsters gain 3 attack and defense. And then, if a Dinomist monster you control attacks, your opponent can activate cards with effects until the end of damage step, which is nice. So, yeah. And then 2 Power Riches. Just shuffle back your pendulums back to the deck, so you can just use them. So, and then Lemon Rule, just to help push for game. So, yeah. So that's basically it for the Expose. Now for traps. 3 Diamond Howling. This card is dumb. So dumb. In the duel videos, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but this card is MVP. So yeah. So basically, you can you can activate it, and then you can either place 1 or 2 diamonds in your pendulum monsters from your deck to your pendulum zones. And then that's really quite good. And then here's the other dumb part. So you can trigger a Dinomist, target a card on field, and then return it to that owner's hand. So, yeah. It's like, oh, summon, chain howling, bounce. So, you can disrupt your opponent's plays and, do a whole bunch of stupid things with howling. Is like, okay, yeah, that's real fair. So, 3 Dinomist Rush, special 8 Dinomist from your deck, and it's unaffected by card effects. And then during the end phase, it dies. So, 3 Solemn Strike, and then 1 Warning. So, yeah, that's basically it for the deck. It's 45 cards. So, yeah. And then for extra deck, so 3 Infinity, just simple and to the point. Special it by using Nova or the 3 level 6s, and then light machines, and then you can absorb a monster that's in face-up attack position, so it's kind of like Honor Arc in that way. And then once per turn, you can detach to negate a spell trap or monster effect. So, and then 3 Nova is Nova is Nova, so it helps you go into your Infinity play. Cowboy to help push your game right into 0. Because if you have players on the field, it cuts down their attack, and so right into 0 is actually pretty good for that. And then Heavy Armored Train Iron Wolf. It's still pretty good. So once per turn, you can detach then target a machine monster you control. It can attack your opponent directly, and then also other monsters you control cannot declare an attack. And then when it's destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can add 1 level 4 machine per deck to your hand, so it's pretty decent. So yeah, and then Decode, and then Link Spire, so just that standard play, and then 3 of Mr. Boy. So also very quite good. So using Tribute to Dinomist, and then special that, and then Pendulum. So yeah. So that's basically it for extra deck. Now for Sideboard. This is where things get a little bit more interesting. So I had the Rockets in here, which is one of the decks that I plan on making when they get more support. So the Rockets say, when a Link monster effect activates that targets this face-up card, it's a quick effect, so you can destroy this, and then summon 1 monster on the field to your grave. So you can send 1 monster that Spirals control, or like any monster your opponent controls, to your grave. And then during the end phase, if this card was destroyed by battle by card effect, you can special a Rocket from your deck, except for this card. So it's actually really quite good to help out problematic monsters. And then Auto Rocket Dragon. He does the same thing, but instead of a monster, he sends a spell trap. So, which is really kind of nice. And then I don't know how to pronounce this Rocket's name, but he does the same thing, but he makes a monster your opponent controls unable to attack. So that also is really kind of nice in some situations. So, and its effect is also negated as well, that monster that cannot declare an attack. So that's the Rockets. In my opinion, Rockets are going to be good for more Sideboard. So yeah. And then here comes the other interesting card that I picked up. Mono Iwata, something like that. Iwato. So it's a Rock Spirit, and then an effect monster, of course. So cannot be specialed. Monsters cannot activate their effects except spirit monsters. So that's actually really quite good. Now I'm sure you guys are probably thinking, like, why is this in here? Well, you can null summon it, and then your opponent's monsters effects cannot be activated. So you can null summon that, and then pin them, and then run over this with their monsters without it having to be activated. So really quite good. And then during the end phase, it returns to your hand. So it's a recyclable dweller, basically. So 2 Santa Claus, just to help out Masterpiece or basically anything else. So yeah. And then Power Iron Wall for dinosaurs, or like I said, anything else. Spirals, kind of decent against them, or like I said, anything else. And then Grave of the Super Ancient Organism. So good against Blue Eyes, dinosaurs. Basically that's it. So, but yeah. So that's basically it for Dinomist. Thank you for watching. This is, well, I'll be taking to YCS Dallas, which I'm super excited with how I've actually prepared for this. So, but yeah. So thank you for watching. Don't you like, comment, and subscribe for more. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next video. Later.